wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in the old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I can never come in under par, I'm over golf. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't dip your bread, 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all, couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard, got them knocked me, not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap, got to tell me you lost sheep. It's all, I give them more bars, what needed? You need it in bulk, I'm Costco, got it jumping, it's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3?
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. Las Vegas are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Greg, they know how much work they have to do against a very strong opponent here in round 2.
And Kevin, they're not going to make noise in this series unless they play their absolute best basketball. That's how little room for error this group has. Tonight's about making a statement showing that they can compete.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. White is out there with Jarace Walker. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Peterson in at the point guard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Bangs home the trifecta.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And he goes in for the top.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Sarr the screen. Holmgren with the steal. To the inside. Here's Peterson. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Boozer kicks to Banchero. Back to Boozer. And Wembanyama outside. Over to the wing. Five on the clock. Misses the layup. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. White. Wembanyama with the rebound.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Boozer. Good on the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Peterson the pass to Whitehead. The Thunder with another miss.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Launches it. White against Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Boozer. And that one is off. White with the defensive effort. Outside, Walker. Holmgren sets the screen for Walker. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And not allowing the shooter in an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Boozer, and there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Boozer's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Las Vegas on D. Pass to Sorber. On the wing, Walker. They need this. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws of this. He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, White. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Here's Peterson. Here's Sorber. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass? Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage. Wembanyama.
Outside, Walker. Now White from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama, a screen on Walker. Here's the drive. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren comes in for White. And it's Burden for Walker. Thunder trailing by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Caro outside. That shot is off. Good D by Holmgren. Pass to Peterson. Here's Sorber. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Las Vegas leads by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Chet Holmgren. And it's Sorber in at the 4 spot. Meyer got a piece of it. Holmgren dishes. It's It's deflected. Meyer, defended by Bird. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
And Bayless kicks to Bird. Holmgren sets the screen for Bird. Now here's Bayless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Holmgren can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Banchero outside. Banchero draws the double. Jones finds Banchero. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
In Las Vegas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Banchero.
It is very difficult with his frame not to foul Paolo Banchero on the interior.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Las Vegas.
First free throw is good.
As much as Banchero is going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Peterson. Still scoreless. Pass to Whitehead. And shot on the way. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
That's about selfless basketball right there. Find a teammate with a better shot. Nicely done, Paolo.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Boozer. Holmgren looking around to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And here's Banchero. And he drives in and finished off by Banchero.
Well, just taking the time to get the play set up pays off. Banchero doesn't rush.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Thunder trailing by 13. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
So it's Las Vegas now. Now here's Boozer. With the drive and the dunk by Boozer.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside, White. Off target from outside.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Boozer passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Thunder trailing by 15. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Sorber, no good. Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Wembanyama sets a screen for Banchero. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Pass to White. Shoots it up. The Thunder with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Peterson the pass to Whitehead. Pass to White to end the run. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Fleming. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Thunder with the possession here. Just 3 on the clock. That one, no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Las Vegas ahead, up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear. They are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. You can't get too comfortable. You need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Las Vegas leading by 19 points. Sarr out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Boozer. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Peterson misses. Well, Las Vegas shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. Boozer passes to Wembanyama. Five to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
And it's White missing. Pass to Song. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Banchero. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stolen by Boozer. Over in the corner, Banchero gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 9.
You have to be ready on the catch. Paolo Banchero, easy work on the jumper.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Walker against Banchero. Here's Whitehead. It's tipped.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Shots good by Boozer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Peterson. Holmgren with a screen on Boozer. Peterson the pass to Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Driving inside. And Sarr throws it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Walker taking his time here. Peterson. Pass to Whitehead. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitehead's got 5 points so far.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Here he goes. Stolen by Walker. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And it's White missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Whitehead passes to Peterson. Here's Whitehead. 5 points in the game. It's White on the wing. 5 on the clock. Holmgren sets the screen for White. It's deflected. They retain possession. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 13-5 run here. Up again. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And that one is good.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Fires the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Peterson. Clock at 6. Back to Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You love when Holmgren seeks out contact. This guy has a lean frame, but doesn't shy away.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to James. Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
Now here's Bayless. Out to the right wing. Here's Sorber. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Meyer, right covering. There's the pick. He takes it in. They get it back. And so it's Las Vegas in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very... And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Fleming, and it's Whitehead in at the two-guard spot. Peterson misses. Las Vegas leading by 23. Outside Boozer. It's stolen. Down low, there's Whitehead. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. The shot by Fleming, no good. Las Vegas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Boozer passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Boozer. Pass to Wembanyama. Sorber with the rebound. Sorber's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Peterson, and he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Can't hit that one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
There's Whitehead, and he's good on the three ball. Whitehead's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Boozer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Four on the shot clock. Good on the triple. And Las Vegas leads by 21.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Whitehead. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
One thing about Chet, this guy plays hard, and he's not going to let defenders face him.
Oh, I don't very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
It's picked off.
Las Vegas foul. Number 35. First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Walker. And there's the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Las Vegas calls timeout. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. .135 left to play here in the fourth. Sabonis, that's good.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Las Vegas.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
That one misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. Big-time jam! He was ready to receive and deliver. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Six to shoot. Into the lane. White pulls it down.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
James. Layup no good. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. Las Vegas come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on the way. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. We've got Jarace Walker, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. And for Las Vegas, we've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Alexander Sarr. And it's Boozer in at the point. You look at Oklahoma City, they came up short in Game 1 of this series. Still, they showed some positive signs to carry into this one.
It's all about making the adjustments for this game. They can steal home court advantage if they execute their plan.
It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. Outside Walker. The 3 is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first. First attempt.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. White, good.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Peterson. Holmgren, right side. Stolen by Wembanyama. And they're pushing it up. Here's Boozer. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Outside White. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. From the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw good. Walker. And both free throws good for Walker. Here's Las Vegas. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
Clock at 4. 4-3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
White, the pass to Walker. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Whitehead, shot is good.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Boozer. Banchero outside. Here's Boozer. Wembanyama, pass to Sarr. Intercepted. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. From the arc. Whitehead can't get it to go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Boozer. Can't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. Thunder with a lead. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Jones, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Steps back. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Boozer. Outside Jones. Pass to Banchero. 5 on the clock. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now White. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Las Vegas trails by 4. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
The Thunder making a switch here. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. That one goes in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Las Vegas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Wembanyama screen. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Out to the right wing. Here's the pick. To the middle. Here's Torber. Off target at the rim.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama. The Thunder pull it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, as you know, as Holmgren adds weight and strength year after year, he just becomes a bigger problem for opponents. And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Meyer. Great D that time from Holmgren.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Chet Holmgren, and it's Bird in at the 1 spot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Pass to Bayless. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Four on the clock. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Thunder making a change here. Whitehead's checked in. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Good on the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Snatched away. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Whitehead. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Whitehead's got 6 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Bayless. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Peterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 20, Peterson.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Sorber. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Meyer. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Boozer. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Boozer. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
The Thunder making a switch here. White's checked in. Now here's White. And he dunks it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Las Vegas. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul.
That's good from White. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Fleming. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now Now here's White. 10 points for him. Here's Whitehead. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Las Vegas trails by 10. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Here's Sarr, down low. And that one is hammered home!
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Holmgren finds White. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. Big Cat throwing it down.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Las Vegas. Las Vegas trails by 10. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Peterson. Pass to White. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup. White's got 7 now in this quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Boozer. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to White. Here's Whitehead, guarded by Sarr. Here's Peterson. Off target from outside. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, and took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down. Guys, game one went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it for us.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Las Vegas trails by 8. Banchero out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Sarr, and it's Boozer in at the point guard. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Here's White.
Las Vegas foul. Number 35. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Peterson. Lets it go from deep. Whitehead's shot is good. Whitehead's got 9.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And Carroll outside. Sarr with a screen on Walker. Clock at 6. And Carroll passes to Wembanyama. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Second team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Peterson. Back to White. There's the block. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. To the left side wing from deep. Holmgren. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Las Vegas trails by 12. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Whitehead. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Incoming, Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Just a strong drive right there from Banchero. Excellent at finding the avenue to the bucket.
Pass to Walker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Peterson. He shoots. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Substitution on the court.
Long range from the inbound. Sorber with the rebound. Thunder leading by 8. Here's Holmgren on the attack. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And lots of ground to cover when Holmgren comes down the lane like that.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Both free throws good from Holmgren. Las Vegas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. He gets it in there. He's got 26.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's White, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Wembanyama, screen on Walker. And And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Las Vegas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Outside Walker. Back to White. From deep, Holmgren. Got a hand on it. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Outside White. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Peterson. The Thunder with another miss. Las Vegas trails by 6. Wembanyama, screen on White. Pass to Wembanyama. From behind the arc. Peterson with a rebound. Thunder leading by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Walker. They get it back. Here's Sorber. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Boozer. Tries it from 19. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. And it's Sorber in at the center position. Banchero.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Peterson. Inside. And that one's good. Fleming's got his first 2 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Boozer on the wing. Jones pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Out left to the wing. Here's Fleming. That three's off the mark. Well, Las Vegas is shooting 55% for the game so far. Banchero surveys. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Peterson. 4 on the clock. Here's Fleming. Off the mark there with a 3. Las Vegas trails by 4. Here's Banchero. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Fires the 3. The Thunder with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Walker. That won't go either for Walker.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
And there's a pick. Pass to Boozer. From the top of the key. That one's in there!
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Now White. Here's Holmgren. Look at Chet using his size inside.
Fearless. Holmgren wants to take those big shots. Wow.
Wembanyama screen. And he slams it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now Holmgren. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he's good on the first of three. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
There's the drive. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the three misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
He launches, buries it from outside.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Wembanyama screen. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's White. Holmgren. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And relentless effort from Holmgren, refusing to give up until it's all over.
Jacks up a three. The three is in.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
White. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a cover.
The free ball is down.
Wow. That takes steady nerve right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Walker against Ben Carroll. Outside Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now White. Fires the three. Rebounded by Sarr.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Las Vegas calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
For 3. Oh, no good. And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
White hits them both.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a